Are you looking for the best camera? In this video we will look at some of the 8 best camera on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Nikon Z6 III. The Nikon Z6 III is one of the best full-frame mirrorless cameras we've tested. It's a fantastic hybrid camera, featuring a unique partially stacked sensor that delivers excellent image quality and reduced rolling shutter distortion. The camera can pretty much do it all. An effective autofocus system and blistering burst shooting modes are great for action photography, while advanced video specs like internal RAW recording, 4K at up to 120 frames per second, albeit with a crop, and 10-bit 4:2:2 log shooting make it an amazing choice for video work. That's not even mentioning its excellent build quality, fantastic ergonomics and high-res viewfinder, and effective in-body image stabilization, IBIS. That said, if you'd prefer to buy into a system with a more established lens ecosystem, you can't go wrong with an alternative like the Sony Alpha 7 IV. Sony Z-mount has a very wide range of native and third-party lenses to choose from, though the camera falls behind the Nikon in burst rate and doesn't support RAW video recording. The Canon EOS R6 Mark II is also right up there as far as hybrid cameras go. While we can split hairs and say things like the Nikon offers more frame rate options and has less rolling shutter distortion, you really can't go wrong with any of these top-tier enthusiast models, so go with whichever one has the lens ecosystem and ergonomics you prefer. At number 2. Panasonic LUMIX GH7. If you're looking for an advanced video camera, the Panasonic LUMIX GH7 is among the best we've tested for advanced videographers and filmmakers. This micro 4/3 camera is chock full of useful features for video shooters, from design elements like a built-in fan to prevent overheating, tally lights, a tilting/fully articulating screen, and a CF Express card slot to support more demanding video formats. Beyond that, it can capture 5.8K open gate video, 4K at up to 120 frames per second, 1080p at up to 300 frames per second, and it supports internal ProRes RAW, internal 10-bit 4:2:2, and vlog recording. All in all, it's a video powerhouse. Of course, not everyone needs all of those advanced features. If you don't need RAW video recording and you're fine settling for 4K at up to 60 frames per second, the Panasonic LUMIX S5 II offers incredible value for its price. It's a cheaper body than the GH7, and it uses a full-frame sensor, giving you a leg up in low-light settings. Still, its full-frame lenses will be larger and more expensive, so there's a trade-off. Ultimately, the GH7's more advanced video feature set makes it our top pick, but those who want something simpler will get a lot out of the S5 II or even one of our other picks below, many of which are well-suited to more casual video work. At number 3. Fujifilm X-T5. If you prefer the portability of an APS-C sensor, the Fujifilm X-T5 is one of the best crop sensor cameras we've tested. Its dedicated exposure dials evoke the feel and handling of classic SLR cameras and make it easy to adjust settings on the go, so it's a good fit for street photography. The camera is also weather-sealed and has in-body image stabilization to help you shoot more stable handheld shots at slower shutter speeds. Its 3-way tilting screen is also incredibly versatile for shooting at different angles. However, this camera's real selling point is its 40.2 megapixel sensor, the highest resolution APS-C sensor on the market, which captures incredibly detailed images with plenty of leeway to crop. Film simulation profiles also make it easy to change the look of your images in camera, and this model boasts some impressive video specs, to boot. Overall, this is an excellent choice if you're looking for something cheaper and more portable than the Nikon Z6 III. Pros and hybrid shooters should also consider the Fujifilm X-H2 or Fujifilm X-H2S. The X-H2 uses the exact same sensor as the X-T5 but adds a CF Express card slot, 8K video capability, and internal ProRes codecs, while the X-H2S uses a stack sensor that's better for action photography and video. However, both models are pricier and bulkier. At number 4. Sony Alpha 6700. The Sony Alpha 6700 is one of the best all-around mid-range cameras. This hybrid model is part of Sony's E-mount ecosystem, which includes a wide range of native and third-party lens options. The camera's relatively portable body makes it easy to take wherever you go, and its built-in stabilization makes it a good option for video work and handheld shooting. Plus, it has one of the best autofocus systems on the market, which is great for fast subjects like wildlife and sports, and it's one of the few cameras in its class that can capture 4K video at 120 frames per second. The Fujifilm X-S20 is another great option at this price point. It has a few features that the Sony lacks, like 6.2K recording and external RAW video output, but its AF system isn't quite as reliable, and 4K recording maxes out at 60 frames per second. Ergonomically, some people may prefer its centered viewfinder over the offset EVF on the Alpha 6700, but that comes down to personal preference. At number 5. Canon EOS R10. The Canon EOS R10 is one of the best entry-level cameras we've tested, offering a ton of value for its price. Though it lacks some of the high-end features found on the Sony Alpha 6700, like in-body image stabilization, IBIS, and weather sealing, it's a very well-rounded camera. Its APS-C sensor captures excellent image quality for its class, and the camera has a highly effective autofocus system and quick burst shooting. All that, plus an intuitive user interface and controls, make it one of the best mirrorless cameras for beginners. Though its video features are somewhat limited, with heavily cropped 4K 60 frames per second recording and significant rolling shutter distortion, it still offers a wide range of frame rate options and can even record 10-bit 4:2:2 video internally in its HDR-PQ mode. If you want slightly more advanced video features, including 10-bit log recording, the Nikon Z52 is an excellent alternative. It performs similarly overall, with great ergonomics and image quality, though its autofocus isn't quite as consistent as the Canon's, and it has a shorter battery life. At number 6. Canon EOS R50. If you're on a tighter budget, the Canon EOS R50 is the best budget mirrorless camera you can buy brand new. As Canon's most affordable camera, the small but mighty APS-C option is a great choice for beginners thanks to its highly intuitive controls and comprehensive auto mode that can help you get a feel for the basics of photography. And since it's part of the same RF mount system as high-end full-frame Canons like the Canon EOS R6 Mark II, there's an easy upgrade path if you eventually want to move up to a full-frame body. With 4K video recording at up to 30 frames per second, it's a solid vlogging cam, too. If, however, you're looking for an even more compact system with more lens options, the Olympus OND EM10 Mark IV is a great alternative and even includes IBIS for steadier handheld shooting. Just be aware that its autofocus system is much less reliable than the autofocus on the R50. At number 7. Canon EOS Rebel T7/2000D. Cheap cameras is almost an oxymoron. It's hard to come by a good camera for truly cheap unless you start looking at used models, which is a very valid option for those on a tight budget. Still, the Canon EOS Rebel T7 in 2000D is one of the best cheap and budget cameras you can still buy brand new. This no-frills DSLR is as basic as interchangeable lens cameras come, but it has a high-resolution sensor and a well-established lens ecosystem with a wide range of lens options to suit different budgets and styles of photography. While you can't record 4K video and don't even get a tilting screen, the camera feels good in the hand and has a long battery life, allowing you to get out and practice shooting day after day. Its autofocus is much more rudimentary than mirrorless models like the Canon EOS R50, but it's serviceable for anyone who's just getting started. Ultimately, this is a great place to start if you're on a very tight budget and looking for your first camera.
At number 8. Fujifilm X100VI. While we've covered a range of interchangeable lens models so far, premium fixed-lens compact cameras have become increasingly popular again for those who want a high-end, everyday carry camera without the fuss or bulk of interchangeable lenses. That's where the Fujifilm X100VI comes in. It's expensive and hard to find in stock, but if you get your hands on one, this is one of the most full-featured point-and-shoot cameras on the market. With the same high-resolution APS-C sensor found in the Fujifilm X-T5 above, a hybrid optical/electronic viewfinder, advanced video recording specs, and even IBIS, there isn't much that Fujifilm didn't pack into the X100VI's relatively compact body. On top of that, its 35mm equivalent prime lens has excellent image rendering and a bright f/2 aperture to give you some more leeway in low light. While the hype over this model and the preceding Fujifilm X100V may have gotten out of hand, we can't deny its appeal. There isn't really another point-and-shoot like it on the market right now.